Helping refugees in California, the financial assistance that could help them adjust to the new place they call home.
You cannot imagine the pain it was to eat.
Searching for relief, the unexpected benefit of a cervical cancer vaccine. See what it takes to go from this to a finished film in a single weekend. Meet the local filmmakers rising to the challenge. KPBS Evening Edition starts right now. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Ebony Monet. The NRA is launching a new legal fight against the Golden State's tough gun laws. The group filed a lawsuit challenging California's ban on the possession of standard capacity magazines. 5 San Diego County residents are joining the suit. They claim it violates the Second Amendment and the Due Process Clause of the Constitution. The NRA says this is the second in a series of lawsuits aimed at protecting the rights of gun owners in California. Today, University of California's Board of Regents gave in to pressure. Next year, there will be fewer students from out of state attending UC schools. Regents sided with California students who say they're being squeezed out by wealthier non-residents. Now, most UC campuses will cap out-of-state undergraduate enrollment at 18%. The university stood to lose $18 million in state funding. The UC system's most popular campuses, though, are not being held to the same strict standard. UC San Diego, UCLA, and UC Berkeley are allowed higher caps of 23 and 24%. At the same meeting today, UC Regents announced more changes, these following a critical state audit. President Janet Napolitano has apologized for the findings that her office hid $175 million in a reserve fund while raising student tuition. The board says it will implement all 33 of the state auditor's budget recommendations to improve transparency. San Diego students demanding leadership now. Hundreds walked out of class today at Lincoln High School, where they want district officials to hire a principal. The former principal took another job with the school district last year. The search for his replacement has been going on ever since. Students and parents say their voices are being ignored. They say they're upset the vice principal they favor hasn't been promoted.
If he doesn't become principal, we're most likely going to get stuck with another temporary principal, and we're not going to get any of our problems done because we need a long-term principal to actually stick with the problem and come with a full resolution.
There's no deadline for filling the position. There's a community panel set for next Tuesday to discuss other solutions. Education assistance may be on the way for thousands of refugees who now call California home. Nearly 8,000 refugees moved to the state last year. Lawmakers say California is not doing enough to help them transition into schools and the workforce. Some want Governor Brown to set aside $5 million for local education agencies with high refugee populations.
And recently we've had a lot of arrivals from Middle East and war-torn countries, Afghanistan and Iraq, and California and cities across California have been welcoming them. But we had some issues we need to step it up, focusing on our schools, helping make sure that these individuals acclimate and integrate into the California mainstream.
Another measure would cover a full year of community college tuition for refugees who served in the U.S. Armed Forces. A San Diego program geared towards helping 16 to 24-year-olds gain work experience is expanding. It comes after more than 100 local employers got on board. Now it will be available across the county, from job shadowing to paid internships. San Diego Skills for Success is aimed at students in college, high school, and younger people who want a work-based educational opportunity.
We have an obligation to help the next generation of San Diegans to help find employment in rewarding careers. And that's what this program is all about.
Nearly 30 school districts and nonprofits have thrown their support behind this effort. California will join more than a dozen states in an effort to protect the Affordable Care Act. California Attorney General Javier Becerra says they will try to intervene in a federal lawsuit. The legal challenge threatens to undercut funding for Obamacare. The lawsuit was filed by House Republicans. It challenged the constitutionality of aid payments estimated at $7 billion this year. Ending the payments could disrupt life for millions of people with coverage. The HPV vaccine may do more than prevent cervical cancer. A new study shows it could protect young men from infections that lead to mouth and throat cancers. Associated Press reporter John Moan says this may be key for parents deciding whether to have their children vaccinated.
So it's more than just a Christmas wreath.
Tom Jackson's Houston house is the story of a life put on hold.
After cancer, I thought, why fix the deck if you aren't going to live?
He couldn't fix his pool deck, he couldn't take vacations, all because the 65-year-old had tonsil cancer related to HPV, or the human papillomavirus, a sexually transmitted disease.
You cannot imagine the pain it was to eat.
The actor Michael Douglas brought attention to the risk when he blamed his cancer on it and said oral sex may have been the reason.
HPV is a cause of a specific type of throat cancer that is rising dramatically among young white men in the United States.
Almost 12,000 cases occur each year, but a new study finds the HPV vaccine that helps prevent cervical cancer in women might lower the risk in young men of oral infections that can cause mouth and throat cancers. It involved more than 2,600 men and women aged 18 to 33. Oral infections with potentially cancer-causing strains were found in far fewer people who had received the HPV vaccine, reducing the risk by 88%. Results were even more striking in men. No infections were found in the vaccinated group versus about 2% of the others. Dr. Maura Gillison of the MD Anderson Cancer Center led the study.
When a parent is making a decision about whether or not to vaccinate their child, they may now factor in that these vaccines have additional benefits and they may prevent oral HPV infections that can lead to cancers.
Jackson's cancer treatment inhibited his saliva production. He's lucky he can speak. But when he does so, he always has to have water.
I need water to talk.
Jackson believes parents have an easy choice to make.
There is a vaccine which the efficacy of which is now beyond doubt.
John Moan, Associated Press, Houston.
Water quality has been a problem in the Tijuana River Valley for 30 years. Last February, a spill in Mexico sent more than 28 million gallons of sewage water into the river. Now, 2 San Diego lawmakers are trying to redirect some federal bond money to do something about it. State Senator Ben Hueso and Assemblyman Todd Gloria have proposed more than $2 million for a study for improvements to address repeated sewage spills that shut down the South Bay beaches.
We need containment zones inside the river valley. So in case something does come apart, we got catch basins that we can actually get the water and treat it before it gets into the water.
The bond money was originally supposed to be used to acquire land in the area, but the lawmakers say there's no more land to acquire. We're seeing more police shootings from dash cam videos, and much of what we know about what happened comes from these videos. But the way we see the footage depends on who you are. Kelly McEvers with NPR's Embedded Podcast takes a look at these incidents and what they tell us about policing in America.
All right, it's going to be just a few more minutes until police officers are there, okay?
Oh my God. On September 14th, 2013, Jonathan Farrell was shot and killed by a police officer named Randall Carrick in Charlotte, North Carolina. Like a lot of recent police shootings, a lot of what we know about what happened that night comes from a video. But the way you see that video depends on who you are. This is the video. What we're going to do is watch it from a couple of perspectives. First, the perspective of the police officers. And what they know at this point is that a woman has called 911 and said a black man in a green shirt and light pants is trying to break in her house.
911, hello?
I need help.
What's going on there?
There's a guy breaking in my front door. The cops didn't hear this call, but this 911 call is what started the whole thing. Dispatchers tell the cops about the call. Then the cops get in their squad cars and start driving. And down the road from the 911 caller's house, the cops find a black man in a green shirt and light pants. Now, watch him reach for his pants right here. Could he be reaching for a knife or a gun? You can't see the officers. They're just off camera behind those police cars. But Officer Carrick says he thought Jonathan Farrell was reaching for a gun.
And I had absolutely no idea if he had a weapon on him or not.
And now, see those red dots? That's from a taser. One of the other officers has pointed his taser at Jonathan Farrell. But we later find out the taser doesn't work. To Officer Carrick, though, it looks like Jonathan Farrell just ran through that taser and that he's moving aggressively.
A young man making a very aggressive move towards these police officers after disobeying commands.
So that's the perspective of the police. But let's back up just a few minutes and try to see this from another perspective. What if you knew something else about Jonathan Farrell first? What if you knew that earlier that night, Jonathan Farrell was in a car accident? The police later found his car at the scene. It looked like Jonathan had kicked his way out the back window. And then he went to a house and knocked on the door.
Jonathan was an innocent bystander looking for help and killed.
He was barefoot. He didn't have his phone. The woman at the house thought he was trying to break in, so she called 911. This is the moment when the cops found him. If you knew about the car accident before you saw this video, what would you see here? Maybe you'd see a disoriented man looking for help, walking toward police. And look again right here when he reaches for his waistband. We later find out he didn't have a weapon, so maybe he's just hitching up his pants. And now look at the red dots from the taser again. They appear on his chest right before the cop fires the taser. And here, you can see the prongs from the taser fall.
Jonathan is in fear for his life of being shot.
Jonathan Farrell did not run through a taser. It missed him. Maybe when he saw one cop with a taser and another cop with a gun, both of them pointed at him, he got scared and ran. Maybe he wasn't running at cops. Maybe he was running away from them. Maybe he had seen videos like this one and knew how this can end. Investigators later looked at this video and decided that Officer Carrick used excessive force. They charged him with voluntary manslaughter. But in the end, the jury was split. They all watched the same video, but they saw something different. The case ended in a mistrial, and Officer Carrick went free. Since 2005, an estimated 12,000 people have been killed by police. African Americans are much more likely to be shot than white people. Most of those shootings were ruled justified. Just 79 officers have been charged with murder or manslaughter for an on-duty shooting in those years. And about a third of those cases resulted in convictions, often because the officer pleaded guilty. That means just 14 officers have been convicted by a jury since 2005. Police are using dash cams and body cams more often. But what does it mean when we can look at the same video and see two different things?
And we all saw the same thing. But in the courtroom where there was 12 of us trying to deliberate on what exactly we were looking at, there were 6 opinions one way, there were 6 another.
In our new series for Embedded, we're looking at videos like this, what they tell us and what they can't, and how they're changing us.
Coming up tonight on PBS NewsHour, a look at the stigma men face when working in fields dominated by women.
Everybody looking like, hey, what you doing here? You know, this isn't PE, anything. And I'm just like, yeah, I know, it's reading, how to teach kids how to read, and that's what I'm here for, to learn that. So
and then they get embarrassed, I assume.
Then it's somewhat of an embarrassment and somewhat of an intrigue. Then like, what made you want to do that? Like, what made you want to teach? Same thing made you want to teach. Like, you enjoy it. Especially when I was a kindergarten teacher, it was definitely like, nobody could believe it. It was just like aww. So kind of sympathetic kind of situation. So,
oh, aren't you sweet?
Yeah, aren't you sweet?
Plus, a look at how a once segregated community in Georgia has shaped life for Black entrepreneurs. That's tonight on PBS NewsHour, starting at 7, right here on KPBS. Here's a look at the beach in Oceanside, where crews are replacing the sand by the shore. The annual sand replenishment project is usually wrapped by Memorial Day. Today, many San Diegans traded in their car keys for a helmet. It's for the annual Bike to Work Day. Here's a look at Adams Avenue. It led to one of the 100 pit stops across the county that gave free snacks, t-shirts, and encouragement. Some even provided free tune-ups and bike repairs. Drivers on the road tonight are being asked to be cautious as cyclists head home. Well, if you decide to bike to work later this week, the weather will be warm and sunny. Erin Calandra has tonight's forecast.
Well, we have some very sunny days ahead of us. These days of cloudy mornings and afternoons, well, those are behind us. Taking a look at our radar for today, we see a lot of nothing across the county. That's because we certainly don't have any rain in our forecast, just beautiful sunny skies. Taking a look at our temperatures for tonight, it's going to be comfortable, 59 degrees for the low temperature, becoming cloudy through the night, and those clouds will remain in the morning, but they're going to disappear throughout the day, faster inland than they are along the coast. So taking a look at tonight across the region, it's going to be a nice clear night far inland. As we head closer to the coast, though, well, that's where we're going to see most of our cloud coverage. Temperatures ranging from nearly 60 degrees in Borrego Springs and San Diego to the 40s, 42 in Mount Laguna. Taking a look at our Friday, well, it looks like a beautiful one. We're going to have lots of sunshine and plenty of warm air moving in. We have a flow that's moving offshore and into the ocean, which means those clouds are going to be pushed back and also temperatures are going to be very pleasant. So Borrego Springs, 92 degrees. That's the hot spot. Oceanside, 78. San Diego, 75 degrees. Mount Laguna, 65. And Ramona, 86 degrees for our temperatures on Friday. Now let's take a look at our 5-day forecast. On Sunday, 80 degrees, lots of sunshine along the coast. And on Monday, it gets a bit cooler, 78 degrees, and on Tuesday, well, that's when we're going to see some clouds move back in the region, 74 degrees. As we head further inland, of course, it's warmer, 91 degrees on Saturday, Sunday 90 degrees, Monday a bit cooler, and cooler even again on Tuesday with more cloud coverage. In the mountains, it's going to be very comfortable, beautiful sunshine with temperatures in the 70s. Saturday 71 degrees and Sunday 76, and in the deserts, well, we will be baking. We're going to be in the hundreds. For at least 2 days, Saturday and Monday, 103 degrees. For KPBS News, I'm Erin Calandra.
Construction crews are blaming the weather for delaying the opening of the new home for the Rams and Chargers. Today, executives for both teams say heavy winter rainfall got in the way of the excavation period in Inglewood. Opening day was rolled back to the NFL's 2020 NFL season. As a result of the delay, the Rams will keep playing at the LA Coliseum, and the Chargers are stuck at the StubHub Center in Carson through the 2019 season. Another NFL team is also facing delays. Atlanta's $1.5 billion venue is still under construction. Associated Press reporter Marina Hutchinson takes us on a tour.
Atlanta is taking the fan experience to a whole other level with a new $1.5 billion stadium for the NFL's Atlanta Falcons and the MLS team Atlanta United.
What we try to do in every design element when you walk through there is we tried to look at it through the fans' eyes. What would they want?
But that wish list has come with major construction setbacks and delays. Now, with the stadium set to open in 3 months, the Associated Press got an exclusive tour inside.
This building is unlike any other sports entertainment building I've ever seen. It's a world-class building, and it's beautiful architecturally and engineering-wise, it's a beast.
The Goliath hanging over the project, the retractable roof with its triangular steel petals designed to open and close like a camera lens. The roof also includes clear, lightweight polymer material that can adjust its opacity to control light.
That roof is massive with those big trusses and then the operable roof on top, so it's been a real puzzle to solve.
Including how to stop the leaks. Watertight seals are being installed on the petals. It will take 8 weeks to place the fluorine-based plastic on them. But stadium officials say they are now 90% complete on a project that began 3 years ago and is behind schedule. Another feature will be the 360-degree video board they call a halo.
This one board is 63,000 square feet of LED in a completely different immersive experience.
Much of the exterior of the stadium is designed to allow views to the outside, including the Atlanta skyline. Rapper T.I., a big Falcons fan, got a sneak peek of the stadium. He says after the deflating loss at the Super Bowl, the stadium is a great setting for the new season.
You got to pick up and keep going. You can't dwell too much on the past. You're not defined by your mistakes. You're defined by your recoveries.
While the stadium comes at a hefty price, fans will get a break on concessions. Hot dogs and non-alcoholic drinks will be $2 with free refills.
When we go to a movie theater, I still share a Coke with my wife. Why? Because I'm too cheap to pay $8 for the Coke.
The stadium also includes a 100-yard bar that will stretch the length of the football field, along with a fantasy football lounge and premium club seating at field level behind the team's bench. Marina Hutchinson, The Associated Press.
It's time for the annual 48-hour film project. Teams of filmmakers have a single weekend to make a movie. Last November, KPBS arts reporter Beth Accomando embedded herself with filmmakers competing in the sister competition, 4 Points Film Project, to see what it's like to create a movie under a rigid set of rules and time constraints.
So I think what we normally do at this point is when we have a couple strong ideas is we normally split it up.
It's Friday night, and I'm embedded with a group of filmmakers competing in the 4 Points Film Project.
So what happened is at 7 o'clock we were told that we were either going to make a superhero or a musical short film.
I would like to do a superhero musical, but one, we probably won't have the time, and two, I can't sing.
We also need to have dryer lint as a prop, and we need to have a scientist character named Josh or Janet Jones, and a line of dialogue of, "I'd really like to know who wrote the dialogue."
The main goal on Friday is to bash out a script that will be shot on Saturday, edited on Sunday, and delivered online on Monday.
Let's not kill the ideas yet. Let's just get them all out there.
Yeah.
And then what ideas you guys have got as well.
But yes, we're going to center the powers around my fighting skill. So
yeah, that's basically what we're thinking.
Fernando J. Huerto is a stuntman and filmmaker. He's participated in 6 48-hour film projects and a pair of 4 Points competitions. The main difference between the two is that 4 Points allows filmmakers 72 hours to complete their projects.
That time crunch is what really makes it difficult to come up with a solid film that we're all happy about or we're focused on doing.
Yeah, so we've got a serious one, a funny one, we have a pokey battle to make the superhero.
But sometimes an idea that sounds great late Friday night.
Has anybody here ever watched Robot Combat League?
Yes, yeah.
So imagine that concept, but with scientists fighting their creations.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
Can get scrapped by Saturday morning.
Let's just go tokusatsu. Let's just do what we do best and, and be obvious, they're going to expect us to do superhero action. We're just going to do it.
Camera 1 ready? Camera 2 ready. Audio, speed. All right. And action.
Everything has to be just tight and it'll look fast.
While the script can take a lot of time and revisions, the fight scenes come more easily to Huerto because he's been doing them for 15 years.
You gotta imagine there's a string coming this way, the person's face. I have to break the string.
Huerto's stunt style is inspired by Asian action films, and in keeping with that tradition, he doesn't start choreographing a fight until he gets to the set and sees what the location has to offer.
When we shoot the fight scenes, we don't do multiple angles. We shoot for the edit. That's the Hong Kong style, meaning that you, when you choreograph the fight, you do one angle, you're married to it. And then you do the second part of the fight choreography, you change the other angle. And because we have a cameraman who's filmed 200 fights with me, we already have a system where, okay, we're going to shoot it this way. Okay, next sequence, we're going to shoot it this way. Okay, we know which angles to use for combinations.
First, we're just going to do it one by one. This is going to be a finish of all the goons.
But while Huerto is working on the fight, Nico Nobleza is working on the music.
Composer usually doesn't come to production. They're there after there's picture set. Where I'm here, I'm going to write the music along with while I'm watching.
By Saturday night, the team had to face the most challenging aspect of the competition.
The most difficult element for us to implement is the prop this year.
Action.
Usually in the past, we use the prop as a weapon, just like Jackie Chan.
You ready?
But this time we were presented with a prop that's very difficult to implement, which was dryer lint.
Is this dryer lint?
Did you put alien technology in the washing machine?
With the lint accounted for, Huerto and his crew could move on to editing and adding special effects in order to finish their film, Codex Hero Excel, an homage to old Japanese TV shows like Power Rangers and Kamen Rider. And after it was all over, Huerto was pleased with the final product.
I love it. I'm glad we attacked it head on and did the most obvious thing. Straight up superhero fighting an alien.
I did it, I did it. Did you get that on film? Tell me you got that on film.
Yeah, could we get out of here now?
No, not yet. Don't you see how cool I look?
I'll give you a choco pie.
Done.
This Friday at 6 p.m., Huerto will be joining teams of filmmakers all over San Diego as they race against the clock to write, shoot, and edit their short films for this year's 48-hour film project. Beth Accomando, KPBS News.
The 48-hour film project takes place this weekend, and people will have a chance to see the completed films in early June at the Mission AMC Valley Theaters. Here's a look at what we're working on for tomorrow in the KPBS newsroom. On Morning Edition, rebuilding beehives in the Central Valley, the investigation into the colony collapse. And on Midday Edition, Just Dance, an evening of tap and jazz staged by the San Diego Ballet, and North Park's Festival of the Arts. That's tomorrow on KPBS Radio. You can find tonight's stories on our website, kpbs.org/Evening Edition. Thanks for joining us. Have a great night.